more about you. So are you here visiting family?
No.
No, okay. Well, do you have a family?
Yeah, I actually have a large family. I have 11 brothers and a sister.
Wow. So, I was noticing this really awesome coat.
Yeah, thanks. I like it. My father gave it to me. I'm his favorite son. But when he gave me the coat, my brothers got really angry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can imagine that. So what did they do?
Well, one day when I was 17 years old, I went out to where they were working in the fields, and they tore my coat off, and they threw me into a well. There wasn't any water in the well, but it was really deep and I couldn't climb out. So,
Wow.
yeah, eventually some foreigners came along and they sold me as a slave.
Oh my gosh, that must have been so scary.
It was. To make it worse, they covered my coat with blood and they brought it to my father and they told him I was dead.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So when did this happen?
It was like 4,000 years ago.
Oh wow.
Yeah, back then Egypt was a big, powerful country, and I had been sold into slavery to a man named Potiphar. I worked for him for a long time, but then there was some trouble with his wife.
So relationship problems. Tell me what happened.
Nothing, I didn't do anything wrong, but they threw me in jail anyway. While I was in jail, I met two men who worked for the Pharaoh, who was the king of Egypt.
Did they help you?
Well, they had some dreams and they told me about them. I listened and then I told them what their dreams meant. Sometime later, that actually came true.
That is amazing. So what happened after that?
Well, it was amazing. About 2 years later, Pharaoh had a dream and one of the men told him about me. So he told him I could understand dreams.
Wow. So did the Pharaoh ask you for help?
He did. He came and got me out of jail, and then he told me about his dream. When I explained to him what the dream meant, he was thrilled.
What do you mean by thrilled?
Well, he was really happy, and he made me the #2 most powerful man in Egypt.
Wow.
Yeah. He gave me a beautiful girl to be my wife, too.
That is so crazy. So that must have been a really big change for you.
It was. Sometime later, there was a big famine, and a lot of people near Egypt didn't have enough food to eat.
Oh no. So you were probably hungry and starving too.
No, Egypt didn't suffer like that because I knew about the famine ahead of time.
How did you know about it?
Well, the Pharaoh's dream was about the famine and the starvation, so I was able to help the people store up enough food before it happened.
Wow, they sure were fortunate that you were there to help them.
I was glad to help because they needed to buy food. In fact, my brothers came to Egypt too.
Oh my gosh.
I saw them and I was really surprised.
Wow, you must have been so mad. You didn't help them, did you?
Well, I could have punished them if I wanted to, but I didn't do that. I did not hate them.
You didn't hate them?
No, I thought about the way my life had been saved and I wanted to forgive my brothers.
Really?
Yeah, I even invited my brothers to bring my father from our homeland to live with us in Egypt so we could be together again.
But your father thought that you were dead. What did he do?
When he saw me again, he was so happy that he cried. In fact, we all cried because we were really happy to be together.
Wow, that is an amazing story. Thank you
really is.
so much for telling me.
Sure, no problem.